What's up, people? It's your guy Big Eddie, and if it's your first time coming across this channel, I kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and don't forget to leave a comment on the comment section. We are now at 40,000 subscribers. We are heading to 41,000 subscribers. For all those who subscribe to this channel, thank you so much, and let's continue growing together. Football. Yesterday we had games, and we had PSG playing Aston Villa and Barcelona playing Dortmund, and all these games I managed to just to check on how they were playing. I checked first. I started watching the game PSG versus Aston Villa, and the game was so nice. Aston Villa actually, I think Aston Villa started scoring, and then later on PSG came, equalized before going for halftime, and then when they came back, we saw PSG going ahead and scoring the second goal, and then towards the end of that was the extra minute. We saw their defender, one of their defenders, Mendes, scoring. That was a superb strike from that defender. And we saw PSG the way from coming back from behind and also winning that game 3-1. And then we also had a game that was Barcelona versus Dortmund. We saw how Dortmund was dominated by Barcelona. Barcelona being at home at Camp Nou, and they dominated that game, scoring 4 goals to nil. And that tells you that right now it's like Barcelona are in the semis. It's most likely they are in the semis, and it's going to be difficult for Dortmund to go and change these results, being that they are, even though they are going back to Germany for the second leg next week. I don't think if PSG are going, or rather Dortmund are going to change the result of this game. So that means that it's like Barcelona are 1 foot in the Champions League semi-finals, and they might be facing either Inter Milan or Bayern. That is Barcelona. And then on the other game that was played last night, that was PSG versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa, yes, they will be at home. I don't know if they are going to change the result. PSG, they are very good. I've seen the way PSG played. I saw the way PSG played with Liverpool, and they were so good. The way they were moving, their flanks, their players, the right wing, the left wing, they are so good in attack. And I don't think Aston Villa can be able to stop PSG from qualifying for the semis. And now that one brings to my question: who do you think that is going to go to the finals between the teams that are already qualifying for the semis? On the other hand, the day before yesterday, we saw Arsenal playing Real Madrid, and out of the blues, many people I know, many pundits and many rival teams, fans had written off Arsenal. They thought that Arsenal was not going to win against Real Madrid, and we saw what Arsenal did. They thrashed Real Madrid 3-0. And that is good. It's an added advantage for us as Arsenal fans. And I know that even if we're going to Santiago Bernabeu, I don't think if Real Madrid are going to have any threat per se against Arsenal. Arsenal, if need be, will have to play what we call dark arts football, whereby we will defend. We are good in defending. We've seen how we can defend, especially when we are not so good in attack, and maybe probably the team that we are playing is attacking so much. At times we can defend. We have good players who can defend. We've seen that happening in Premier League many times, and I don't foresee Arsenal allowing Real Madrid to come back from after thrashing them at the Emirates. So personally, I think Arsenal is going to cruise through to the semis, and they're going to play either Aston Villa or PSG. And for this case, I think most likely we are going to face PSG. And if you can remember, right now many people might be saying that, oh, Arsenal, even if they pass through Real Madrid, they have PSG to face. Let me remind you, we did play PSG. We played PSG this season, I think, in the Champions League, and you did beat them 2-0. So I don't think that facing PSG is going to be a problem at Arsenal. We faced them before, and we did win that game. And then in the finals, I'm foreseeing. Now this is my prediction. In the finals, I'm foreseeing Arsenal cruising through. If they beat, cruise through. If Arsenal cruise through Real Madrid, they are going to face PSG, which I foresee PSG winning against Aston Villa. And then in the finals, I'm seeing Barcelona. Barcelona will be playing Dortmund in the return match in Germany. And if they win that game, if they go through in that game, which they already they are 1 foot in, then they might face either Inter Milan or Bayern Munich. And personally, I was talking to someone and he said that Arsenal, if Arsenal pass through, they might not be able to win the finals. Let me tell you, Arsenal are the favorite right now to win this Champions League. Why am I saying that Arsenal are the favorite? Because if you can remember very well, Arsenal, they did play Barcelona in pre-season, beginning of this season, and we did win. We won, I think that game we won 5-3. We won 5-3. And going to the finals, I would really love to meet Barcelona. Why am I saying I really love to meet Barcelona? Because I want to revenge the 2006 finals where Barcelona won. And if you can remember very well, that game Barcelona won because we had gotten a red card. Lehmann was given a red card, and even before we was given a red card, we were 1-0 up. And then after that red card, that's when Barcelona came back and won that game. Actually, if it wasn't for the red card, then I don't think Barcelona will have won that game. So it will be a good time for us to meet again Barcelona in the finals of the Champions League, so that we can be able to revenge as Arsenal Football Club. It will be so nice for us as Arsenal fans if you can be able to lift that trophy that Arsenal has never lifted before in the Champions League. Tell me, who do you think that is going to go to the finals and then lift that Champions League? Leave the comment on the comment section, and I really appreciate. Till next time, it's your guy Big Eddie. Adios.